Yes. Yeah, boy.
Good morning, sunshine. I don't know. How about we wake up in the morning, beautiful. Look at that, dude. We can't even do a.
Y'all look like something on Step Brothers Day.
We can't even do a high five right. It is a beautiful sight out there this morning. Look at that. That's for real. I mean, Rogers. I mean, that's
Pretty special.
I mean, I've seen a lot of lake houses, and I've stayed in some pretty cool. But that right there, to me, that property, that's an epic view. It doesn't get any better than that, dude.
I asked you the only thing that, well, as soon as I saw it, what's the first thing you think when you see this thing?
Like, I don't know, what? A flood threat.
Do they school on that point?
But he said it ain't never, like, this lake's so well controlled.
Yeah.
That's
I guess it could, though. I mean, heck, it's not, what, 2 feet from...
Then another 1.5 foot of water would be across his yard.
Yeah.
I bet that's 4 foot, 3.5. I don't know.
All right, we're gonna play a game. We're gonna play a game. Put this on.
Why's it gotta be me? Let's put it on McCoy and see if he can hold the camera steady.
Put it on his leg.
Oh my gosh.
Squishy. Squishy. Did you see his brother?
Yeah.
Squishy's buddy? The last video I sent y'all wasn't Squishy. Did you catch the name of it?
Nah.
You didn't?
I was somewhere and it was really loud. I couldn't really quite hear it.
It was
We've lost our focus, man.
so stupid.
We're waking up in the
Here
morning.
it is, Scott.
Watching chipmunk.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
See the one where the little chipmunk. Feel the cheeks. Feel the cheeks. What, 6:37?
Water now. 6:26.
6:26?
Yeah.
Well, so we're 11 minutes late.
Yeah.
So what's the game plan,
No,
dude?
I said if anybody's gonna look for a shad spawn, that they might want to be out there right now. I told Kimber the other week, I said, you know, there's gonna be 100 boats out there and there's gonna be 93 of them looking for a herring spawn bite.
Yep.
And I know there's gonna be a shad spawn this week.
Oh, yeah.
And it'll be good somewhere. And it might get overlooked.
Ooh, one did blow up out there for real.
Probably a striper.
It was big. You know, it's funny. Like of all the fishing that I've done over the last 25 years, I've never been much of it. I've never been on a good shad spawn. Like in Florida, we don't get shad spawns like y'all, like other places get. I mean, we get them on Okeechobee, believe it or not.
Yeah, Okeechobee can be good out here.
Yeah, it is a good shad spawn there, but.
You've been in a few tournaments where guys crack them.
Yeah, I do, but you know, in FLW, well, we started late,
Yeah.
and then now we're starting late on this. I've just never been in a good shad spawn type events, you know. Say some of the Everstarts and stuff will blast off real early, and those are good shad spawn tournaments.
If we was in one, if we was at Lay Lake right now, it would be good.
That, you know, and that's one thing, like one of the biggest differences in a shad spawn and a herring spawn. You know, herring spawn's an all day deal. Shad spawns, unless you get overcast, you know, the right perfect conditions.
Herring spawn's not just at daylight?
No, you'll be able to catch them all day. Problem is, those fish sit up there on them points in whatever foot of water, like it's stupid. And then you roll up on one, and you see them, like with your eyeballs, or with your four-face sonar now, and you can't catch them. And then all of a sudden, some herring just swim across the point, and you can catch them.
All right, so here's something I did in the Forestwood Cup, where it wasn't the one I won, but it was the next one, and I finished. It was at Ouachita, and I finished real high, top 10, third or fourth or fifth place. And I was on a schooling bite in the morning, and I would take my forward-facing sonar, and I would scan around out in 70, 80 feet of water, and I'd see clouds of bait. And I'd take my bass boat, and I'd troll motor out past them.
Like herd sheep.
And I heard them. I'd heard the shad. Seriously. And I'd take the troll motor and I'd go towards them and I'd turn the troll motor backwards and wash it and then wash it and keep washing it. I'd push them like 50 yards, dude, to where the bass were. And then I'd sit there, and this is on live, and I talked about it. And boom, 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 boom. They start busting. I'd throw there and catch a couple.
A
and then kind of go away, and I'd do it again.
That's what you should do. Huh?
I know, seriously. So how many guys, or how many times have y'all done this? And you rolled up, whether it was a herring point or a schooling spot or whatever, you roll up there real fast. You set the boat down and they start blowing up.
Right.
And you catch a couple,
Yeah.
and then it's like,
Yeah.
you can do that here, I'm sure, 100%.
Ready? This is the prize, everybody. Prize this week now. Getting that back. Not worried about that 100
I'm getting that back, and you're going to start CrossFit. Two things are going to happen this week.
See, here's the thing, winners don't talk smack, so you know who's leaving with it.
He talks smack all the time. He doesn't talk smack in front of the camera. Two fish on beds, so pretty good indication. There's gonna be a lot of fish on beds. Little shoreline right here. They're just trying to evaluate how aggressive they are. When the water's up like this, you've got to also evaluate like what the beds look like and kind of where they are, because the water's not extremely, it's clear, but it's not extremely clear. You know, we launched a boat right here at the house and saw 2 or 3 fish already. And that's just one pocket of 7,000 pockets. You know, is this going to be a sight fishing tournament? Can you win at sight fishing? I don't think so. But you can definitely use those fish throughout the week. You know, check this pocket, and then we're just going to go start fishing some points. The wind's blowing, which is good. Should make all these points pretty juicy.
Stop it.
Pick up the cheap camera.
Yeah. Got a wide stance now, we're good.
That wind's blowing. Sun's getting up. Those fish should fire today pretty good. Man, they're nippy, dude. Even that one over there was nippy. This one's nippy. They're all nippy fish so far. He's got nippy. Got a nippy. That, I've been waiting a long time for this, to be honest with you. I've been waiting a long time just to catch a bass off a bed. The lake's too high, Okeechobee's too high. I hadn't been able to do that at all. That's a nice little fish. A lot bigger than I thought, actually. I thought it was like 1.25 pounds. That's a solid 2. Not gonna get paid in this tournament, but beautiful bass. It's gonna be a good week, guys. I just have a feeling, based on what we've gone 100 yards. We've already seen 3, and we hadn't even got on the herring deal. So that's my game plan. Put together some herring fish along with some sight fish. That's how we're gonna roll. So, all right, dude. What makes this lake so interesting and so good for this pattern, it has these long extended points that come out in the lake. So right now we're way offshore, we're only in 12 feet of water, and right up here in front of us in just a little bit, it's going to get up to like 2 or 3. I can even see how it shallows up. But these fish aren't out here in this 10 and 12. They're basically up in that 4 and 5, and even shallower, sometimes even like 2. And there'll be one school of fish on this point, maybe 2 if it's a big point. And once you figure out where they are, they're typically kind of where you'd expect them to be. But sometimes on the sides, they'll kind of be in that same area every day.
God, that was a freaking big one, dude. He was on the surface. Look, there they are right there. What is this? Got it. It's a big one too. This real quick. That's awesome. Look at the ones with him. Look. Oh my gosh. Look, there's 1, 2, 3. Look at them all in the water, dude. All 4 and 5 pounders. Hello, darling. Dude. Yeah, that was awesome. Okay. Let's get this fish in the boat. Talk about that real quick. Nice fish right there. That's a tournament fish, okay? There was 5 of them in there, this size and bigger. And yeah, so it's good. Good little point, shallow. Right at 4, 3 3/4. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, 2 things. We looked around out there, didn't really see much. We got up here, like I said, there'd been one little spot. I physically saw one with my glasses, okay? I saw the fish swim by the boat. And I thought, okay, that's weird. So I spun around, I power pulled down, I sat here. And then I saw some more on the graph. I was like, I'm not sure if those are bass or not because there's a lot of carp. And there was about a 5 pounder on the surface. And I spooked it. When I did, it shot off that way and then they fed for a second. So, taking it slow, paying attention. Because if I'd have just been zooming around at 100 miles an hour, I would have fished right through those fish. There's a little wolf pack here on this one, so that's cool. Let's find more. Man, they're freaking everywhere, dude. I wish you could fish. See, they don't want to react to like a wacky rig that good. Really? See, like every lake's a little different, man, and every cycle's a little different. Like there's certain times that like they won't bite a Texas rig and they'll bite the wacky, and then there's other times they'll smash a drop shot. They'll react to a drop shot like crazy. Deal we've been working on. Bait pop. It is a sonar enhancer, but it also has fish formula. Fish formula is the old school original fish scent that has been around forever, and I use this quite a bit this year so far, and the scent has been real good. It allows me to see my bait better when I'm doing things like swim baits and stuff like that. I don't need to see my bait right now, but I'm putting it on here for the scent itself. Oh yeah. And it adds a little glitter. It's got some little fine particles in this scent, which give it, I don't know if you can see that or not, but that little sandpapery stuff right there. Now, if I was trying to see this bait on my sonar, it would show up a lot better, like twice as good. But I'm not worried about that. I just want it for the scent and that little bit of a flash. Hey, buddy.
Buddy, buddy. Oh, come on, man. Dude, he's owed. Oh, he's all over it. All over it. He's looking at it hard. He just... Oh. Yeah. He spun around on it and just smoked it. Hit him in the butt. He's so mad, dude. All right, that's a catchable fish. It's just gonna take a minute, and I don't have a minute. We got 3 days to find as many as we can. So, much as I want to show you all this fish, bite it, bite it, bite it, we gotta go. He's not that big. And there was another one. There's another one right in here when I first rolled up. But that's not a tournament fish. And I say tournament fish meaning they need to be 3 pounds and up. Anything sub 3 is wasting my time. Oh shoot, dude, I had him. Dude, what's going on there? There's a mega load right there, dude. He's got it right now. Or is it a largemouth? He sure ain't jumping. That's a big bass. Good. First one I stopped on. And I thought, I think those were bass. And sure enough, I blew them out when I first pulled up on them. It's a good fish. Good fish. It's a good one, dude. This is so fun. So fun. Love these little dudes. That's a good fish right there, guys. Look at that thing. That was so cool. Oh, I kind of like kissing them. I never did kiss them until recently. Nice fish, dude. All right, there's a bunch there. There's a bunch there. Now, the one thing that's neat about this point is on the map, it doesn't look all that great. I mean, it's a point, but it's not like a big, super flat point. So, not as obvious. But that's good. Another 3 3/4 pound fish. Look at that. It's a healthy fish. Not a giant. Look how thick fish is right there. That's a good one. 3 pounder for sure. Probably more than that, actually. It's on the heavy side. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. That's just freaking awesome. Oh my gosh, dude, look at this one. Golly, dude. That was awesome. Dude, that was awesome. I watched him come up and just freaking get it, dude. Look at that one. That's a fatty, dude. Boy, you made it home quick. I know. I saw you come around that corner going like 75 miles an hour.
I wouldn't go that fast.
74.
But I was just trying to get here. You was in a hurry.
I know. My camera
went out
died.
there and had dang crap, and you didn't even get it filmed.
I know. I had a dang beef jerky in my teeth. My camera died at the end. I caught another one on the way in. Not a big one, but caught another one.
I'm gonna kind of explain why you have your jersey on.
Yeah, so we went and shot. We're actually doing a trying to make a P-line commercial. So we were getting some really cool low light shots.
Another big one, you said?
No, it wasn't big. It was little.
What are you doing with those?
You must have cracked them today, dude. You didn't call me but 3 times all day today. That means you caught about 25 pounds.
Did you call me at all?
Maybe.
Yeah, think about that.
Maybe. I think I did. I think I did call you.
Pretty sure I'm the only one that called either one of y'all.
No. I called you.
Did you call me?
What was I gonna say? Hey, I might now. I actually caught a few there. I didn't catch that many, but I did catch some decent ones. But I think everybody's catching decent ones, dude. Like this lake's really good right now.
Been really good for 3 years.
I mean, did everybody?
Me, you, and Scott hadn't been here in years.
I know.
And after we fished the last Forest Wood Cup here, when
Yeah, we always fish the cup here. It was in like August.
But even that cup was good, remember?
Right. Oh yeah.
For what it was, and it started getting better and better after that.
But that cup was awesome.
Lawson just scored McCoy. Ha 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 ha!
Shut up, man.
Nah, but it's a cool
Can
cool
I flip
place.
it back to some fishing?
Yeah.
Nobody want to watch this crap.
I want to watch it.
They're gonna get demolished.
No, they're not.
I mean, there's nothing to watch.
It's a power play wall.
I can't even see the puck. It moves too fast.
Because you're too freaking old, man.
It's right here. So we brought our Traeger, and when we got to the house, Roger had one. We didn't know he had one, and he's got a kind of an original one. It's that big one right there. That's the size. You know, that's the size I started with. That I think they call it a 34. That's a good one. All right, turn it back on fishing real quick.
Blue wings out here yesterday, saw a bunch of blue ducks.
Really?
Yeah.
We had such a weird start to the season. I mean, Okeechobee, the water's high and it's a little funky and it's just complicated. And then we go to Seminole and the wind blew 30, 40 miles an hour every day. And it just, everything was strange. And then we go to the Classic and it was like the coldest weather ever. I mean, it's the first time ever I've ever fished at 4:30 in the afternoon. I'm still getting ice in my rods. Like as I'm reeling the line in, the water is freezing on the rod at 4:30 in the afternoon. So now that we're here, everything seems to be fairly normal. It's going to be nice weather today. You know, I'm not trying to complain, guys. I mean, I still needed to catch them those 3 events. But that being said, at least I feel like I can get out there and just have some fun and fish and fish my strengths. So, you know, we found some stuff yesterday. You know, I've got to add to that. A couple things that I have to pay attention to over the next couple days. Need to find some sight fish because those can be, those can make a difference. They will make a difference. I mean, especially if it's a 3.5, 4 pounder that we can find. So today we're going to spend at least half the day looking for sight fish. I don't think you can win it. Well, I know you can't. You can't win it on sight fish, but it can definitely help rotate a fish or two in. If you're in an area and you're running points and they're not biting for a couple hours, or there's 2 or 3 boats on stuff that you want to fish, you can roll into a pocket maybe where you have one pinned up and catch a 3 or 4 pounder. And that's a big deal, you know. But the point thing, I think what we did yesterday is the way to win. The amount of big fish that I saw yesterday that would come up and just attack that bait was pretty amazing, really. And I'm just learning. I really don't know a lot about the herring spawn. I've never really been on a tremendous herring spawn. I mean, people talk about it all the time, and when it happens, if the stars line up and there's a major spawn going on and these fish are kind of fresh and they're not beat up, they're not super educated, it can be a lot of fun. I mean, that's the good thing about the Bassmaster Tour right now, guys, is that we only have, 100 boats in it. So it's not like it's getting totally destroyed. On a piece of driftwood, and we had this Cocker Spaniel, not Baylor, this is the other one. And dude, he got out there and tore him up, dude. We went on a trip, came back, and there was just feathers and stuff everywhere.
Dude, if my dog tore up one of my mounts, like a deer head or a turkey or something, or a duck.
You wouldn't care about a deer, you'd care about a turkey.
Well, it'd be hard for a dog. But dude, my dog runs from my deer heads. I could pull one off the wall. Dude, it's just like, I could pull one off the wall, and she'll be walking down the hall or something, and I can just poke the head around the corner, and you'll hear her feet are going under her trying to get away. I don't know what it is about a deer head that scares a dog to death, but it scares mine to death.
I follow a page on Instagram that's got animals on there all the time, little dogs and stuff, and there was a whole bunch of clips of people that put like masks on and stuff, and like their dogs would be laying there, big dogs too, like German Shepherds and stuff, and they'd come around the corner, with his mask on, like on all fours, and the dog would trip out, dude, run off, yelping.
I've seen some of those on TikTok.
Yeah, jumping, trying to like knocking stuff over.
Look at that view. Would you just look at that? That is amazing. Truly amazing right there. Wow. We've stayed in a lot of cool places, guys, but by far this is probably the most picturesque. I have a special spot in my heart for Lake Murray. I've had a lot of good friends over the years from here. Robert Reichert, a good buddy of mine, he passed away last year. He lived over on the Lexington side. I would always stay at his house and fished a lot of days out here on this lake. Lake Murray, it's one of those lakes that it's kind of the jewel of South Carolina in a way, because it has such a fantastic amount of largemouth in it, good ones too, and I think it's on the upswing, to be honest with you. It's been taking over 20 pounds a day to win any tournament, and in February and early March it takes 26, 27, even 30 to win. So I'm excited about this. It's gonna be a good week, guys. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
I'm just glad we get to actually fish, not have to worry about snowstorms and rain and all the different things that we've dealt with, you know, for these couple tournaments that we've had. We've kind of been, I said in my last title, we got cheated, and what I meant by that is that we all got cheated because, you know, we all fish our butts off, and when you have those type of conditions, you just don't get a chance to really develop things that you want to develop. You know, you're just at the mercy sometimes of the elements. And so this week, that lake right there, she's gonna be a good one.
Found a few things yesterday, just mix it up, ran some herring spawn stuff, went to the bank, looked, saw some fish on the bed. I do think the majority of fish are probably done spawning at this place. But I think, herring spawn is going to be the key this week. I mean, the points have got big schools of fish on them. The guy who finds the right ones and gets in the right rotation is going to do really, really well in this tournament. And that's the key, is getting in the right rotation. So find as many places as possible. It's got a wad of 3 to 5 pounders on it, and rotate them during the tournament. Hope we land on the right one at the right time.
So I want to get real with you for a second. I want to first of all say a huge thank you. StarTron, they've been a big supporter of our channel for a long time. They make amazing products, okay? StarTron fuel enzyme treatment. This is what I put in my boat all the time on the road. We're at a gas station right now, filling up, getting ready to go, and all these pumps have ethanol. And now sometimes I have to put ethanol in my boat because we can't find an ethanol-free station. That being said, ethanol's bad. It gums up your lines. It gums up your engine. But you can put StarTron in, and this is a fuel enzyme treatment. What separates StarTron is that it's fuel-based, okay? Not oil-based. Some of the other treatments out there that you can buy at the stores are oil-based, and that oil-based sticks around. Oil sticks to things. It gums up stuff. This being fuel-based burns cleaner, keeps your engine running stronger, cleaner, everything. Works good on outboards. They have a diesel treatment I'll put in my truck. Generators, lawnmowers. I mean, basically, you just need to get a couple bottles of it, leave it around in your garage, carry one in your vehicle with you as well. So when you pull up the gas stations like this, you can put a little in, and that will help solve that ethanol problem that we're all facing with. So today we got to find something special. That's all I do know. We got to make sure we're running strong. So. Hello?
Did you see? Did I hit something?
Why?
The drone just went down.
What?
Yeah, I was driving straight and it went down.
Where is it?
I think it's over there somewhere.
You're kidding me, right? It's like April Fool's?
I have the location where it left.
I mean, it sank. I mean, they're getting it. It's not like it float. Listen. All right, I'm gonna come get you. Well, that sucks. Just cast it off my one lure, and we lost a $3,000 drone. It's the kind of stuff that like. It's the kind of stuff that like. Part of doing business with this crap, dude. It's like. All these other people that just go fishing every day, they just worry about catching a bass. Now I'm worried about how do we buy another drone? $3,000 gone, just minus, gone. Wow. Okay, sit right here and we'll troll them around, see if you see it on the side image.
That point on there is not really accurate.
Why are you smiling, man?
Because I'm embarrassed.
Damn fat fingers right there. You eating all them cookies last night. You got fat fingers and you done.
Finger dang went down.
You messed it up.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, part of doing business sometimes is
having losses like this. You just factor in about $10,000 a year worth of stuff that just breaks. Get out of here, dude. Just get.
I will say that
go.
this is the first run I've actually lost.
Yes.
In
You might want to come to the back.
yeah, 4 years.
Yeah.
4 seasons.
That means you only got to pay 1/4 of the price.
Here, do you want this?
All right, well, let's get back to it, guys. Forgot these fish. I'm over here by shoal right now. Oh, I got one. I got one on a point. I got one on a point. I got, oh, the big dude. Oh boy. 12 o'clock. About 12 o'clock they show up. He's not 4. Well, he's 4. That's a 4. He's 4 all day.
You say 4, I'll give you 3.5, I guess.
That's right. That's right. Thank you, buddy. I was getting worried, man. I was getting worried. I gotta call Matt more often.
Bacon right here.
That's a nice one, dude. Say good job, Scott.
Good job, Scott.
Thank you, buddy. God, dude. I just trolling muttered up on this point, dude, just to see where I just caught that one.
Yeah.
I just saw 8 between 3 and 6 pounds.
Well, yeah, that's what they do.
Holy cow. Okay. I got a waypoint this spot. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Dude, there was a mega load right there, bro. I'm making this, instead of waypoint 041, it's called Big. With an S. Plural. That's Biggs. That's the Biggs hole. That was like a 7 or 8 pounder. Over that walkway. Super crazy. Well, there's like 2 good ones that are on beds for sure, with 2 or 3 other cruising around, and a giant 6 or 7 pounder right there that was just cruising. So I don't know what's going on. The one thing that's interesting, and something I have to pay attention to, is there's different water temperatures around this lake right now. It's like the lake's still what we consider kind of cold. It's 65 degrees. The water temperature is 65. The other places are warmer. So, you know, it's a big lake. Temperature like that, you're right on the brink of the fish are still spawning. The fish haven't really transitioned over to a shad spawn. See, there was one just sitting there behind that little patch of grass. Wasn't on a bed. It's like a pre-spawn fish. That's what it seems like. It seems like these are pre-spawn, but I could be wrong. But it seems that way. There's 2 big ones under the docks, sunning. I think this is a new wave pulling up on this end of the lake, where we are right now, personally. Going back again. Look at him right there. Look at him right there. Wow, that's cool, guys. He's coming back. He's gonna swim under the boat. He's swimming under the boat right now. Now he's on this side. He should pop out right here. There's a couple in here swimming around, but
They tried to kill the grass off years ago.
yeah.
And hydrilla, whatever, and it just killed this cove.
Isn't that sad when they do that, these lakes?
Well, DNR's like what they say,
Yeah, exactly.
Like turkey hunting, DNR now they want you to put one of their, you've got to tie into their website on your phone to be able to kill a turkey. Who wants to be put their phone on with any kind of State Department?
Yeah, no doubt.
Good luck.
Thank you. That's a decent fish. I mean, I saw him pretty deep. I think he's a 3-pounder. Put him in as a 3. He ain't even looking at it, dude. He turned away from it. I think he's a 3-pounder. Got one, guys. Got Canterbury on the phone. I was talking. I didn't know my camera was off. I picked up this little spinning rod on an old drop shot. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, that's a pretty good one, dude. We're gonna weigh him because I thought he was a 3-pounder. Let's see what he is. He's definitely a 3-pounder. He's bigger than 4. I bet he's 3 and change. Oh yeah. Yep, 341.
Dang.
3.7, dude. I thought it was a 2.5, 3-pounder. There's a fish on the graph. On the live scope. I see him out there. Look at him right there. Look at him right there. I can see him right there. Got him. Ah, that was cool. Not a bad one. Not a bad one. Check that out. Look at that. Dude, this is a great lake. This is a great lake. Little live scope bass. Just saw him cruising around out there. Probably came off that dock. Perfect little deal. Thanks, buddy. I'm just seeing a lot of, it's a lot of fish just laying around. I just saw one, I didn't have the camera on it. I saw like a 5-pounder around the corner laying in the dirt up there. Thanks, dude. Little lunker log, green pumpkin. Dead calm today, sunny. Seeing a lot of fish sunning under these docks. That's obviously a great way of catching them. All right, well, day's coming close to an end. What have I found today? I mean, you know, I really found 2 places that have schools of fish on the point, the big ones, and you know, a decent amount of some spawning fish, and a big giant question mark on what's going to happen in that one area where all those fish are laying under the docks and laying in the mud and all the stuff going on. Again, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it could be moving up, or they could just be doing weird stuff. I don't have a clue. But there's a lot of fish spawning. So weights are going to be pretty high in this event. I think 15 pounds is going to be pretty common bag. So 20 pounds is definitely the mark on this deal. Hope these boys cook something good. What you got?
Dude, I wasn't gonna take out. I'm glad I did. I got a flat tire.
Oh shoot.
Completely flat.
I got the jack. I got the big jack.
Do you?
Yep.
You said I don't drink energy drinks, is what you said.
That's energy drinks. I don't count that as an energy drink.
Yeah, it says energy on it.
Well, but it's an energy shot. It's different. A drink's like something like 16 ounces. You sip on it. 5 Hour Energy is an energy shot.
Red Bull, what's that?
Matter of fact, it says on the thing, energy shot, not energy drink.
So I drink an 8-ounce Red Bull. What's that?
That's a drink.
It's a drink?
Yeah, it's a drink.
So where's the line start? 6 ounces? 5?
About an ounce. 1 ounce.
About an ounce.
Well, those 5 Hour Energies are 3 ounces.
2 ounces.
No, they're not 3 ounces. They're 1 ounce. Whose wing is this?
Mine.
You're not gonna eat it?
I am.
No, you don't want it.
No, I want it. No,
Huh?
No, don't take it.
Come on,
It's
man.
my wing, man.
Dude, you left it here.
Everybody gets 2 wings.
He's trying to take 3.
I thought you were just not gonna eat it.
And we better come in earlier.
Touched it. Do you want it? I took it.
Hey, if you start
Booger finger. I put my booger finger on it. You ever did that when you were in high school? Just touch other people's food like this? Just touch
Yeah,
it?
what do you?
No.
Come on.
What? I wouldn't eat that now.
These beans are good.
No,
I just caught a catfish. Look at my hands.
no, you do like, God. Like on pizza day. You know,
Yeah.
like when the school had pizza.
Yeah.
You go, hey man, you gonna eat that?
Oh, look at my hands. I just touched this. You should just go ahead
Oh,
and
that's
get
nasty. Oh, did you not have any toilet paper in the boat?
it. I didn't.
What are you doing?
Is that breast?
More?
Is that breast?
Yeah. Ain't no thighs. We cooked them out.
No, I got thighs.
I got out there.
Where they at?
Started fishing.
No, thing.
And then I
Did we have some left over?
crashed the damn drone, dude. Then I spent 2 hours trying to find it.
Do you see what I got?
Life jacket.
Dude, he's gonna drown. I told him that
Did I
water's
go
too
swimming
cold.
for it?
He's gonna dive under the water and
It's
drown.
got to be there. I mean, it's 100% there. We triangulated and everything.
What's that?
Popsicle.
Probably like 6 ounces.
Catch fish today?
A few. It wasn't good. Like yesterday was pretty good. Today was not.
What are you gonna do for the last day?
First day of practice was pretty good. Today was really tough. I'm gonna run 25 more points in the morning. Hopefully find 2 that's got fish on it. And I may run up the river. Try to figure a little deal out for later on when it gets tough like it did today. So don't really know. But that's a plan though, maybe. Could be plan B. Go up that river. There's big ones up there too.
Why does he buy this today, McCoy?
You know why. I sunk one. That's the first one I've ever lost, actually. We're gonna find it tomorrow.
Yeah. So today didn't go as planned. Found some sight fish and ran a bunch of point stuff. It was not good today. It was dead slick calm, sun shining. So I went and looked and found a few on the bed, but nothing. No big ones. Right now, tournament start tomorrow. I'm just gonna mix it up between points and sight fish and hope to come across 5 4-pounders because that's what I'm gonna need. Gonna need 20 pounds. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm just gonna kind of let the wind blow me around and figure it out. Oh wait, the wind's not supposed to blow. So plan B. We might just burn a lot of gas tomorrow. Look at a lot of new things. So that's the plan.
Well, I mean, yesterday was encouraging. Today was kind of the opposite of yesterday. But I found a lot of nice fish today on bed, so that gives me like a peace of mind. Like that, I'm very confident when it comes to sight fishing. So the problem is everybody can sight fish now. It's not like it used to be 10 years ago. Tournament like this, you'd only had 10 people sight fishing. Everybody was just doing their thing, you know. Now it's total opposite. Now there's literally 3/4 of the field's going to sight fish. So that's some tungsten putty I just put on this weighted hook right here. Either make it a little heavier. See what we can do. It's kind of cool. So let's Google tungsten putty. Good stuff. So tomorrow's our last day of practice. We have to literally find some more good fish. You know, I found probably 15 or 20 fish that I think are 3 pounds or better on beds. What are those?
It's a treble head.
Run your line through it, put a treble, and then do your swim bait, and then put a treble hook on it.
Really? You know, I think I can. I know I can catch some on some points. Can I catch 20 off points? I don't know. You know, that's 5 each day. I don't know. I think if I can make it till Saturday and Sunday, I think I can really catch them on those points. Less boats on the water. Wind's supposed to blow. It's gonna be good.
What's that, McCoy?
You cooking?
Yeah, I don't know why. I just wanted a little breakfast. Little eggs. That's all I'm making.
A bread full of eggs?
Red Bull and eggs for breakfast.
That's how a damn man eats right there.
Spicy.
Spicy, he said, just like that Dr. Pepper spicy.
Feels a little warmer.
Yeah, a little bit. It ain't real warm, but it's a little warmer than it's been.
It was nipply yesterday morning. I think that's what got those fish.
It was like 80 today, or almost 80.
Really?
Yeah.
If it does that'll help. That'll hurt the spawn and help the herring and hurt the fast spawn. This is interesting because this lake is so. It's not huge. It's not.
It's the middle of April. It's not late. Why does everybody keep saying it's late? It's late for Florida. It's not late for anywhere else.
I mean, it's summertime, dude. We're at the beach, dude.
It's not summertime. This is spring. The dogwoods are blooming. The pollen's out.
It's late.
It's not late. I don't understand everybody saying it's late.
Everybody's
gotten that in their head. Everybody.
I know.
I've caught bass off the bed in Alabama in June.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying the biggest wave's done, but there's some trickling in.
All right, let me rephrase it then, and we'll start over.
It's not a bed.
Man, it's so early, dude. I mean, I'm just really glad that the fish are all starting to come to the bank.
It's not a bed fishing tournament. Like it's not like their first wave and everybody's going to catch them, but there's still fish on the bed.
I'm going to jump in first.
Oh, okay.
Done. Last day of practice. We got to make it happen.
You know what kind of launch this is?
Kind, you got to have help on. Chesty, you want to run over you?
Kamikaze ramp. Kamikaze! Oh, dude! Oh!
Lost his nuts out there. I don't care who you are, it's funny.
Launch Matt now.
He launched you all right. He brought a whole new meaning to the word launch.
I said just because McCoy was doing kamikaze drone flights, we're doing kamikaze boat launches.
That's right. Well, my dad did that to me one time. That's where I learned it from. I learned everything funny from my dad. He did kamikaze. He put up 500 gallons of water in my boat.
Oh,
dude.
God.
Here, I didn't get it that bad. All right, enough playing around this morning. Last day of practice right now. First 2 days have gone, I think, gone pretty well. But I'll say this, everybody's catching them. I mean, everybody's feeling good about this tournament because of the amount of fish, they're up shallow, spawning. I mean, it's pretty dang doable to catch 13 or 14 pounds. The point fish are not easy. Like yesterday, I fished quite a few points, only had 2 places that had fish on it. And that was conditional, I think. I think the water temperature fell a little bit. There wasn't much wind. The herring did not come up on those points. It's supposed to warm up today. It's supposed to be a warm night tonight. So tomorrow, I think the herring bite's going to get better throughout the week. And if I can make it till Saturday, I think it's going to be fun out here.
catching those bass on those points. So let's get out there, see if we can't find some more big spawners, a couple more points, actually maybe 5 or 6 more points that have fish on them, and formulate a game plan. All day today, I need to start thinking about where I'm going to start, where I'm going to go, what I'm going to do. So let's go.
Hello.
Hey, Bob, it's Scott Martin. How are you doing? McCoy, my cameraman, had reached out to you.
Okay. Hey, how's it going?
Good, man. Good morning. How you doing?
Good.
We've got a pretty big YouTube channel here, and we film all the bass tournament stuff that we do. The Bassmaster Elites are in town. I'm fishing in it myself. And so he was flying the drone around right out from the house here where we're staying, and the dang thing crashed in the water. And we've got the last known waypoint. Plus, we went and looked at the footage that we had captured on the phone and lined it up. So I know we're within 50 feet of it. I've taken my graph on my boat. I've got really good sonar, and I just can't find it. And I don't know why. I mean, it's kind of small. It's a Mavic 3, so it's not a giant drone. But I've looked around on my graph and I can't find it. But I know it's right there, and I think it's in about 10 to 12 feet of water on a shallow bar. And so I said, man, it would be neat if we could. He bought some fins and stuff. He was going to go out there and swim around. I said, well, look online and see if there's any divers. And boom, all your stuff popped up. I thought, well, that'd be a great opportunity to make a little video out of it. I'd love to have you do it. If you could do it, it'd be kind of cool.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We've got a pontoon boat here on the dock that we can use, and I'm going to go put a marker buoy. Exactly where I think it is. So I would say within 50 to 75 feet and around that marker buoy will be the drone. And then, I'll go out there with you and get you guys started with the deal, and then I might take off and go back fishing. So, okay.
Sounds good to me.
Cool, man. Awesome. So we've every once in a while, just little ideas pop in your head. And I said, McCoy, Google like diver on Lake Murray. Maybe there's like a diver or something. Like the first thing pops up is Bob Merrick, and he's like famous around Lake Murray for finding like I think 50 different things, which I don't know what they are yet. We'll let him tell us what they are. But he's found like artifacts, and he's found I don't know what, but hopefully he's gonna find a drone today. So we're gonna have him come out. I'm gonna go drop a water bottle on a string with some something like a rock or something to mark it, and we'll see if we can't get it back. If we can get it back, we'll get the footage, and we'll get. Maybe we can claim it on insurance. So, possibly a good deal.
That's bass right there for sure. For sure. Oh, there's a big one. There's a 5-pounder right there. Okay. There's some fry right here on this dock. Right here. Let's get this where you guys can get a clear picture here. I don't want to catch this fish, but I want to see how it acts. Oh yeah. Hold that. Shake your head up. Doom, 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 doom. Oh, here he comes. Yeah, don't want to catch him. It's a good one. It's like a 3-something, which is great. Good deal. There might be more in here spawning. Or, oh my gosh, there's one right there. There's a good one right there. What's up?
I'm here with Bob.
What's up, Bob?
Hey, how's it going, man?
I'm good, buddy. I'm all the way down here at the dam, and today's our last day of practice. So we got everything set up for you. We got the boat ready. We got I marked it with the big jug. We should be good.
All right. Sounds good, man.
We should be good. I appreciate you doing this. And I was reading online that you found a whole bunch of cool stuff in Lake Murray, haven't you?
Oh yeah, I got YouTube channel. I've been on the news a couple times.
No kidding.
Like, engagement rings back and all kind of goodies.
Oh heck yeah, man! All right. Well, you know,
Yeah.
D Almighty's a really good friend of mine. I knew Jake back before he even started going to doing all that stuff. And
Well, he's the one that inspired me to do this stuff. What I do the same thing he does. It was through him personally. It's watching what he did, and I was like, dude, I want to do that.
That's
so
awesome.
I started doing what I'm doing. Exactly him.
That's awesome, dude. So if you find it, what we'll do is we'll figure out how to call him in a little bit, and I'll introduce you to him. If we find it, that'd be cool.
Okay. I'll
tell him that.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, that'd be good.
All right. Let's see what we can see. It's probably gonna be cold when I first get in. All right. Oh yeah, that's a bite. I'm not wearing a hood, so. Another successful recovery, guys. Big old DJI drone on the bottom of Lake Murray. Done it again.
You got it.
Yeah, man.
Heck
it
yeah.
was right by. What's odd is
What I was doing was coming out so many degrees for so far and in different directions, right? It was right here by the marker. Yeah, like 5 feet away.
Is it moving? Got it.
What?
Oh yeah.
No kidding.
Awesome.
Heck yeah, Bob. That's what I'm talking about. You just saved McCoy's.
Tonight, right?
You just saved McCoy's job.
I mean, depending on how, that's pretty sturdy. That's a lot heavier drone than the ones I typically find.
Wow.
I think like 5 feet off the marker boot, maybe 4 to 5 feet tops. I'd gotten my foot, one of my fins had gotten in the rope for the buoy, and I was like, something's on my leg. So I turned around and looked at it and got the rope off my leg, turned around and I saw those little orange tips. And I said, that's an odd looking thing on the bottom. And then I focused in. And, oh, that's the drone.
Yeah, that's a huge deal, man. I really appreciate it. That's awesome.
So glad I was able to get that for you guys, man. I mean, you just never know how these things are gonna go sometimes.
I can't believe you found it. I looked with my sonar, and I've got good sonar, and I looked and looked and looked. Was it down in some grass, or was it just laying on the dirt?
Yes, there's anywhere from 1 foot a 3-foot long grass.
Yeah. Well, you saved McCoy's job because he was going to get fired, but we're going to keep him around for a little while longer. So you made his day.
Really worried about that.
All right. Good stuff. Got the drone back. Yeah. Dude, so this is a cool part of the story. So we could see the video from the phone. We could tell that it went down. And then what I did is what we used to do back in the day is triangulate. Triangulate is where you take like two things. Like, for example, I triangulated in the video. I could see a radio tower in the background that was lined up in the foreground with the pitch of a tree, like the top of the pitch part of a tree. And then there was another little antenna off to the right slightly, and it was down in the dip. Like when I saw the drone go in the water, that's the skyline. That antenna was lined up with that peak of the tree, and that other antenna to the right was lined up in the dip. So I was like, okay. So I went and recreated that. I got there and I found the antenna, found the dip, found it, and lined up on it. And I said, okay, 100%, this is where the drone went down, right here. And I dropped that buoy and dropped a waypoint yesterday. We dropped the buoy right on. He said it was 5 feet from that. So, I mean, you couldn't see it. I mean, I really kind of thought we would find it with the Garmin. I mean, Garmin shows everything, but it went down in that grass like he was saying, and it just didn't give a good return. So, but we got it back. Bob, pretty awesome stuff, dude. Pounder. Exactly what I thought it was. I've been using this right here, bait pop. I've used it this whole season so far, and it's a sonar enhancing gel that has fish formula in it. Okay, it's called bait pop. Super creative, super cool stuff. It actually works. And right now I don't need to see my worm at all, but I want this on there for the scent. Look at that little glitter in there. Oh yeah, look at that. See if I can't catch one of these fish. Want to see? Yeah, they'll bite your shaky head, that's for sure. Just a little one. I don't know if he counts. The littlest one of the bunch. Okay. Just a little confidence. That's the second bite I've had on a shaky head, which is good. Which is real good. All right. There you go. Spot's a good spot right here. It's 100% a 3-pounder. 100% a 3-pounder. I think he's bigger than that. I think he's 3 something. I think he's 3 1/4. That's a big one right there, dude. There's a big one under the boat. That's a giant, and that's like a 6 or 7 pounder. definitely a good one. Definitely a good one. One I need to weigh in. What the heck was that about? It's definitely a 3.5 pounder. 4. All right. Okay, getting down to the last little bit, guys. You know, what have I found today? And definitely a lot of spawners. Quite a few points. I still don't know exactly how I'm going to catch them. I really don't. It's going to be one of these points. It's where all the biggest fish are. Lots of them. I've never seen, personally, I've never seen this many. I mean, I might have seen several hundred 4-pounders. But I feel like I've got enough sight fish now that I can catch one if I need one or whatever. You just never know.
My second stop today, dude. Yeah. I was running those points. I fired that Seville out there. I ain't got but like 2 of them, 3 of them. Yeah. 12-pound P-line, 100% fluorocarbon. It might be tactical. I don't know which one of the two, but anyhow, 12-pound test. And I don't know, dude. This striper boiled it, took off like toward the lake. I thought he was gonna break my line, dude. I like loosened my drag up so he could pull, and I like chased him with the trolling motor. I'm talking about a big one. Right. All of a sudden, dude, he ran out off the end of that point, through a freaking, I don't know if it's a brush pile or a cane pile. Like, my line's down here and the fish is way out there. And then all of a sudden, he comes back, must circle it. And dude, it just stops pulling. Like, there's no pull, no nothing. So I'm just sitting there and I can't move him. And I feel him every once in a while. So I get on top of it for like, I mean, it's probably like 40 seconds. Yeah. It seems like an eternity, you know. And he pulls a little bit. I just mash my button and give him some slack. Yeah. About 10 more seconds, it takes off, comes out of there. He swam back out of there somehow, and I land him. My line's all frayed up for like 7 foot.
It did break.
Dude, I don't know how I didn't land. I mean.
Oh, Dylan's here.
What's up?
I'm gonna say, who is that?
What's up, dude?
What's up? I had 3 short flights to get here.
3 short flights?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's just how McCoy booked it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, 3 flights.
What's up, man?
What you doing? Hey, stranger. How are you, man?
Yeah, man.
What's all this? Y'all still filming? Hey,
Still
how you doing?
filming.
Who are you?
Hey, how you doing? I used to be Billy Got a Bass, now I'm just Billy.
He's good. Billy got some scrubs.
Billy got a job.
Billy got some stores.
Billy got a job, said these guys just fish all the time, and I'm working. Work.
See, you're getting ready to retire though, aren't you?
Golly, man. Are you like on crack or something? Dang, you lost a lot of weight. Look good. Look good. Look at that. Wow.
Look at that. I can do like 20 pull-ups.
Dude, you look really good.
Thank you.
Like, I mean, you really don't look like a crackhead. Most people look like crackheads when they lose
I
it.
feel better.
I bet
That's
you
for
do.
sure.
So how much have you lost?
40. 40 pounds. So
So
I don't want to lose any more.
I
I'm
was
right
gonna
exactly.
say, are
Yeah,
you
yeah.
there?
I'm not trying to lose any more. Yeah. But dude, we just work out like crazy. Like I brought my weight bench. We haven't done it this week because it's just been, I don't know, whatever. But I got my weights and everything. Been working out.
Hey! 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 Hey!
What's up, buddy?
You want a spoon? Here,
No, you're too heavy.
No, I'm not.
You're too heavy.
Let me lay with you.
You're
I'm
too
tired.
You're too,
Been working all day. Come
on.
on.
Get off of me. Get off of me.
What you doing,
I was
man?
gonna get up and shake your hand. Now I just feel weird about it.
Yeah, I know. We don't have to shake. How you doing?
I'm good, man.
Good.
I'm glad you came.
Don't get up. Don't get up. You good. Don't get up.
I was wondering.
You don't have to get up for me. No, don't get up.
I was wondering if you were coming.
This is what I'm talking about. I said, McCoy, it'd be better if you butterfly that chicken and there'll be half the thickness.
He said,
I said,
Isn't that what butterflies?
I said,
butterflies cut them sideways and flip them
I
open.
said, what did you cook? He said chicken strips. I said, what did you cook? He said chicken strips.
I didn't know that. I thought butterfly you cut them right down the middle.
Hey, it's funny. What is it?
Gushers.
Oh, I don't want many.
Change your life.
Really?
Oh yeah, they're good.
Gushers. Right now. Whoa.
Listen, McCoy.
You gotta warn somebody before you give them something like this.
It's called Gushers. Why do you have to warm them?
I don't know. I didn't think it was gonna like.
Got a little chicken on the Traeger. Looks good. About done, don't you think?
Yeah.
You ready?
Smells good.
The guy named Mike, and so I start looking for the guy named Mike, but the guy named Mike, his name's just Mike. I said, oh, so his name's just Mike, nothing else. Yeah. So I type in Mike, and then he was like, oh, Mike, period. I was like, there he is.
What you got on there?
I might have y'all go get me
Barbecue sauce.
tournaments that are really, really good like this, where there's a lot of things going on, are fun, but they're stressful for tournaments because it's like you don't know what to do. You know, should I start here? Should I start there? Should I start doing? Should I do this? Should I go sight fishing first? Should I go try to catch that female I found? I mean, there's all these things going through my mind. So I think what we're going to do is run down the lake in the morning. We're boat 60 and try to get on a couple points and see what we can get going. If we can, it's a warm night and it's been cold the last two mornings. It's going to be a warm night. Those fish are liable to feed really well tonight and in the morning. So I'm going to start on a couple points and just run points for a couple hours in the morning and see if we can't get a couple bites. And if things are going well, then we'll keep rolling with it. If we need to, we'll pivot and start catching some sight fish. And that's just what we're going to do. We're going to go have fun. You know, I don't know exactly what we're going to catch tomorrow as far as weight. I'm just going to catch everything I can. I mean, I think it's going to take 15 pounds at least a day, I think, to make the cut. So I need to have north of that. I like what I found. There's a lot of good fishermen in this. There's a lot of fishermen in this tournament that this fits their style. So I don't have a big advantage other than I stayed focused the entire week doing two things: sight fishing and finding fish on points. So I feel like I have 15 or 20 good schools of fish, and I have 30 or 40 bed fish, and that's just what we have. So get out there tomorrow morning. I'm gonna leave you guys with that. I'm gonna finish up a couple things on the boat and hit the sack. Get up in the morning and start a whole nother video. So thank you so much. Honestly, thank you guys so much for all the support. I know there's a lot of channels out there to watch. I know there's a lot going on. It's really neat to see how bass fishing has evolved since we started doing this about 6 years ago. It's neat to see all the different people that are doing it now. And so it's good. I know there's a lot of options out there, but thank you so much for all the support, guys. And love you so much. And I will see you in the next video.
Bam!